Hey guys, what's going on? It is Blake here. Alright, so today, this is a very special video. Maybe special is not exactly the correct word I'm looking for, but this is a really unique video. So, basically to give you guys a gist of what this is going to be all about, it's all Pokemon stuff today, right? I normally don't do Pokemon vlogs, which, I guess it's something that I probably will be changing in the coming future because, after, after this past weekend, my love for Pokemon has like skyrocketed. It's kind of weird how they take place that quickly, how they just happen so instantly like that. But that's basically what happened this past weekend. But anyway, this video is going to be really Pokemon based. So to give you guys a gist or a rundown of what it all is about, basically, so last weekend I went on a trip to the trading card game and the VGC, or the Video Game Championships, what people like to call it, regionals, Pokemon regionals in Madison, Wisconsin. I think last weekend was, it was a regionals weekend for two states, so it was Madison and Seattle. I think one took place in as well, and I think there's a few other regionals happening across the United States this month. This is like prime time for regionals, but anyway, if you guys don't know what Pokemon Regionals is, basically every single year Nintendo does their own little tournament circuit for both the trading card game and the video game for their latest Pokemon games or latest Pokemon cards, and they hold these tournaments all across the United States, and they're all part of a World Championship circuit where you earn points, you rank up and stuff like that, and hopefully you can earn an invitation to the World Championships, which is usually towards the end of the year, like between September and November, that kind of time frame. So basically that's for both the video games and the trading card games. But so I went there for the first time ever this past weekend. This year was a little different for the one in Madison, Wisconsin, because it was actually being held in tandem with a anime convention, or I guess it was supposed to be an anime convention, but it was a little more strictly Pokemon focused than anime. But basically, it was being held in tandem with an anime convention, and what we were doing there, or the people that I went with, we were promoting a local Pokemon convention, Minnesota PokeCon, which is being held August 5th and 6th. So that's what we were doing. We had our own booth set up and all that kind of stuff. It was sort of just like an advertising weekend for us, just because there was a lot of people coming from out of state, a lot of people from the Midwest even, just checking out the con, competing in the tournament, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what we were doing. That was kind of the main reason why I went. I wasn't really competing or anything. It was kind of a last minute trip that I didn't really plan. But anyway, I got like a little bit of footage, not as much as I wanted to, but I got enough footage, I guess you could say, where I wanted to release a video about it and kind of just show you guys what happened, what it all looked like, all that kind of stuff, because I didn't really take anything on my phone or post much to Instagram or my social media while I was on the go. I kind of just recorded some stuff when I got the chance, stuff that I thought was cool, and I kind of wanted to share that with you guys in a sort of vlog format. So what I'm going to be playing now is basically an overview of the convention, and then after that I'll show you guys the anime cosplay contest, or why do I even have to call it anime? The cosplay contest that they did, which there was a lot of Pokemon cosplayers, so it's worth showing. If there weren't a lot of Pokemon cosplayers, then I probably wouldn't show it. And I think those are like the two main things that I got, really. I didn't really get footage of much else, but at the same time, there really wasn't all that much going on. And after I show you guys that, I kind of want to talk about the Pokemon announcements that were made today or yesterday, depending on when you're watching this, that came out of the exclusive Pokemon Nintendo Direct. So first, let's jump into that Pokemon Regionals footage. Can't wait to show you guys. Check this out. What's going on, guys? It is Blake here, and as you can see, we have finally made it. That's right. I am finally in Madison, Wisconsin for my first ever, I guess you could say, Pokemon Regionals event. It's like a crossover between a convention, like your typical anime con sort of, and Pokemon Regionals. It's all taking place in the same place this year. But anyway, I'm finally here. So first of all, sorry for the lack of footage that I would normally do, as if on my way here I didn't really record anything just because I was really tired. I didn't get any sleep. day prior on the way here to get 80 sleep. So I literally just slept like all of yesterday in the car and on the way here. I didn't really eat anything, and I would have recorded on my way, like entering the venue, but I had to set up at the booth that I was working at. Like I'm watching over a booth and stuff, so this is my recording time. So basically, I decided to start this outside, and then I will make my way inside and show you guys all that this place has to offer. It's pretty cool. It's only really, I mean, like if I would have been here a year ago, I probably wouldn't have cared that much. Mostly because like I recently started getting into Pokemon stuff again. Like, jeez, I don't know, like less than 6 months ago. Like you guys already know, I've been streaming a lot of the online client, and I recently started buying cards again. So like I'm gonna get into the card game competitively again, probably more so than the video game. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I just can't wrap my head around competitive Pokemon the game. Like it's so much more work in my opinion. But you know, it's less expensive. I will probably play Bulb at some point, but right now my main focus is TCG. But I hope I can learn some VGC stuff here, like watch other matches, and like hopefully become more confident in my play and more confident in the game as well. So anyway, I'm about to make my way inside. So let me switch this off for you guys, and we will continue when I get in there. So give me 1 second. All right, so this is the actual venue. Going down these escalators here. It's low-key kind of dark. I don't have my camera lighting on. I'm gonna turn this joint on for this area of the place. I gotta go down another flight. I keep forgetting. There's so many flights. There's so many levels to this place. They got music going on and everything, so this is probably going to get kind of noisy. Got that checked. Look at this. As you can see, Charizard Y and Charizard X, old starters. What is this? They gotta update this stuff. We ain't on that generation no more. We Generation 7 now, boys. Generation 7, right? Yeah, we Generation 7. I was getting mixed up. There's music going on up in here. As far as I know, this is where most of everything is going on. So we've got, I guess this is the TCG area over here, but some people are playing the video game, it looks like. I honestly can't really tell what they're doing. But it looks like there's a little bit of everything going on in here. So we got the TCG stuff over there. These are like the various vendors. Like, oh my god, there are so many card game vendors here. Like, I'm literally about to spend so much money. This is Troll and Toad. Oh wait, no, Troll and Toad is over there. I don't know what this is. NM, Near Mint Games. So, you know, they're selling singles and stuff. They've got singles and everything up for sale. We got like a huge chest display for some reason, but let's check out some of the other vendors, right? So, I don't know what this is, but it looks like loot boxes or something. Like, I guess there's stuff inside of them. We got a ton of plushies and stuff over here. This is awesome art.
All right.
More singles, more cards.
So, we got to get a little dark in the present for a quick second here.
On over there. Excuse me.
In all seriousness, this is one of my favorite songs that I've written. And
Circuit series. So these are more singles and stuff.
People in my band
Yo, I'm gonna have to cut myself some of these.
Playing every dive bar, the arenas.
Yep. I'm definitely going to have to. All those cards.
And right now, one of my band members is dealing with an illness.
So yeah, over here looks like the video game stuff. Nope, I lied. It's not. It's legit not. This is all still like trading card game stuff. Where's the video game players? I don't understand. I might have to turn up the ISO for this room. It's kind of dark. But yeah, legit. Like I don't know where all the video game players are. They didn't turn up apparently. But yeah, this is pretty much the venue. I mean, this is, as far as I know, this is the entire thing. So I was kind of disappointed just because there was like no isolated gaming rooms or anything like a normal convention. But anyway. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, it does feel mad awkward to be walking around with a camera. People are like, what is he doing? Is he a famous YouTuber? Like, nah, B, I only have like 80 subs. So anyway. So yeah, now that I think about it, there's really not that many vendors here. This is only the first day, so like there might be more tomorrow, but I honestly doubt it. I'm pretty sure this is a 3-day event. But if it's only a 2-day event, then like, yo, it's low-key kind of small. But there is one more section. So yeah, we've got Troll and Toad over here. They're really popular. I'm probably gonna pick up some stuff from there. This is a slide before. We've got Gamers Energy Drinks. If you want natural energy drinks, they got some of those. Looks like these guys sell games, which is really sick. Oh, Animal Crossing, y'all see that? It's AC. So they sell all the classes and stuff like that. It's pretty sick. Got a lot of cool stuff.
I only blame myself for your misery.
These are like your typical action figures. These pop things. They're really popular. Oh, you see what I did there? Oh, I want to see what's over here. This place is like shrouded by a curtain. Like, what's over here for real? So over here we got... Oh, it looks like this is registration. Side event registration, yeah. Side events, 3 p.m. So yeah, this does go until Sunday. Point grabbers. The only downside to this is that it actually costs money to enter the side events. Like, I feel like if Nintendo were officially running this, they wouldn't charge, but I don't know, I've never been to one of these things before, as in like a VGC, TCG major, I've never been to one. But, oh look at all these Pokemon figures, oh my god, there's so many. There's so many back there. There's so many. We got more art over here. And then we're coming up on our booth. And they're just jamming it. They're just chilling. I guess I'll leave off here for now.
Sure, please. Here, I'll get your staff for you, sir. No problem. Judges, do we have any comments?
Yeah, the blind guy.
Yeah,
I mean, they all
so
died,
I heard that you work with 3D printing a lot. Is this what you did to create your costume?
Yes, absolutely. This the entire costume is made except for the shoes that I purchased. But all the weapons, all the accessories, all 3D printed and designed.
That's the first time I've ever seen 3D printed weapons. That is very cool.
Thank you. Next to the stage, can we have Anastasia? The beautiful princess. Look at this. Please, who are you today?
I'm Princess Euphemia Libertania from Kogias.
Please take the stage.
Fire Emblem.
It's like Fire Emblem.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful. Judges, any questions?
So I really like your wig. Did you style that yourself?
Yeah, the buns were a base of like a fluoro foam half circle. I had to drill a hole through the center, and I kind of weaved in extensions from that.
Okay.
And then covered the hole up with more extensions.
It looks really, yeah.
And then took the braid and wrapped it around to kind of hide the rest of it along with the pearls.
That's an amazing wig. Awesome job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please watch your step, watch your step. Next, we have Natalie. Make your way to the stage. And who are you today, Natalie?
I'm Serena from Pokemon.
Pokemon! Do we know who yeah, we know Pokemon. We know Pokemon here. Nice!
All right, so since you're cosplaying Pokemon, who is your favorite Pokemon of all time?
Oh god, Alakazam because of the spoons.
Alakazam because of the spoons, all right. Any Alakazam fans out there? Yeah, a couple? All right.
Awesome, thank you so much, thank you so much. Next we have Emma. Oh, watch the wings, the wingspan. You look gorgeous. Please, who are you today?
I'm Goddess Madoka from Madoka Magica.
Ooh, please take the stage, it is yours, my dear.
And light up.
Ooh, yes! Judges?
All right, so I love the lighting that you did. Could you tell us a little bit about the process of how you made the dress and the lighting effect?
Sure, well the dress, I drafted my own patterns for it out of the corset, and I did some like special techniques to make this look kind of anti-gravity because it's in outer space. The bottom part, I had to paint the galaxy on, and then I sewed in the little LEDs. There are 6 chains of them total, and I watched the entirety of an anime while I was sewing it. It took that long. Yeah, and the wings and the feet wings are from foam board, and then I just cut it out and painted it.
Thank you, thank you. Watch your step. Watch out, there's spoons. Nice job. Next, we have Rick. Oh, watch out. Hello, Sergeant?
General Ludendorff from the new Wonder Woman movie.
Oh my, please, after you.
Yeah, we need to see it.
Spoilers.
I don't know. Guys, don't raise your hands or anything. Judges.
Spoiling the movie.
Yes.
So your like medals and stuff on there, what are those made from?
The actual metal itself, these are brooches that I found at various garage sales. It took me a long time to actually find ones that were this big and this gaudy. The rest is foam that I had to cut out just so they have that like, kind of like a spidery kind of like star-like appearance because I couldn't find any metals like that. The ones that were available were like $200, $250.
Yeah.
There's no way I could afford that.
They look good like that. I like the fact that you reuse something from like a garage sale or something. So that's
well, it's just finding stuff that's, you know, just on sale or just people don't even think, why would you use that for something? And
yeah,
you can take it and use it for something else.
Repurposing. I like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. Next to the stage, could we have Sarah? There she is. Awesome. Please, Sarah, who are you today?
I'm Princess Azula from the Fire Nation, and we are here to attack.
Oh! That was really close! I felt the wind on that. Judges.
Did those cards come out from your sleeve? I totally missed that.
Yeah.
They did?
Yes.
And how long did it take you to practice that?
I just put them in today.
You did?
Yes.
This is just a today thing.
Yes.
Good performance. I like it.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Wait, please watch the table.
Just trying to kick me in the face, steal my microphone. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Next we have Ben. Oh, another Lord. Oh no. Please, Ben, who are you today?
I'm Fire Lord Zuko from the Fire Nation. I hope you haven't had any issues with my crazy sister yet.
Just a little bit. She almost kicked me in the face. I hope that you're nicer.
A little bit, but I'm more glad that it was you and not me.
It looks like she already maybe did. Yeah, she might have got you there. Please take the stage. It's all yours, Lord.
Join the Fire Nation Playbook Canyon.
Judges.
All right, so I was wondering, did you guys make the costumes?
No, we didn't.
You did not?
No.
Where did you guys get them? They're really awesome.
We got them online.
They look really nice.
Thank you.
Very good
Thank
job.
you so much. Watch your step, watch your step. Next, we have Leah. Or Leah, sorry. Leah, there you go, I got a thumbs up. What a gorgeous dress. Leah, please, who are you?
I'm the witch Morrigan from Dragon Age.
Oh, one more time?
Morrigan from Dragon Age.
Oh, please take the stage, all yours. Woo! Judges?
So, I assume you bought a corset and then added to it? Is that
No.
No?
I made all of this myself.
You made all that
except my shoes.
Oh, okay.
And I used my real hair, but I actually cut it this season.
All right, well that answers my question.
Yeah.
You made it all yourself. All
Yep,
right.
all the patterns, all the pieces.
What
This is an
about all
actual corset.
the little pieces on your dress?
All
like
these
little
pieces
metal?
are handmade. All these little pieces.
Is it-
all the flies.
Is it metal or is it
No, it's hot glue actually. They're all hot glue, so they're super light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is all hand studding. Yeah, every detail was handmade.
Great work. Great work on the detail too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leah. Good job. There we go. Watch your step. Next to the stage, we have Echo. Let's see. Oh, he looks like he just got back. Did you just got back from Alola?
Yeah. Alola, everyone.
Whoa, he's at OhanaCon bringing leis. Just came back from a tropical island. You take the stage.
Oh boy, here we go. He caught so many Pikachus. Judges?
I love all the variations of Pikachu that you use. Where's his surfboard?
I actually was wanting to bring a surfboard for him, but I decided against it, and then I ended up getting because it was my birthday on Friday, I ended up getting balloons, and I attached them to my Pikachu, and I'm like, now I have a flying Pikachu, and I didn't bring the surfing Pikachu.
It's all right. That's right. Happy birthday, though. Thank you so much. Watch your step and watch Pikachu's tail. Oh, or you could... He'll jump right off there. He has balloons. He can probably fly. Next to the stage, we have Janella. Ooh, some sort of elf princess. I'm excited. Who are you today?
Lord Ashura from Tsubasa by Clamp.
Wow, and your contacts. Oh my goodness. You guys have to come close to see her contacts, so please take the stage, and I'll move out of the way because she has a weapon. Thank you, judges. Do you have questions for this beautiful woman?
So your neck pieces, everything right here?
Everything is made by me.
All right, what's it made out of?
The headpiece and the belt and the necklaces are made out of actual leather. So they started off as leather hides from Tandy Leather, and they are dyed and painted to be gold. This is airbrushed to be gradient as a flame. All the jewelry that you see is also handmade. All the little beads, like these little nubbies, are all hand placed. Some of the gems, like these big ones, are resin casted by me. I also learned how to silk paint to do this. This is actual Deponi silk. And there's a lot in here. This is also made out of leather. I learned how to make my own Chinese knots. They're called a monkey fist.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm wearing hakama underneath, traditionally pleated with the original number of pleats that they should have.
You really went the 9 yards. And
Yes.
and then question number 2, how hard is it to walk?
Not at all.
Not at all,
No.
okay. Because I was thinking about getting me a pair, just, you know.
Yeah, totally. Gates are great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, watch your step, though. Don't prove us wrong that they're not hard. There you go. There you go. Nice job. Next, we have Greg. Greg, please make your way up to the stage. Mr. Greg, who are you today?
I'm Nanu from the Aloha region.
Wow, please take the stage. It's all yours.
See, let me know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Judges, do you have any, hopefully you haven't seen any Team Skull.
Did you see the Team Skull walking around here earlier?
I think I did.
You did? Yeah. Do you think you'll ever be happy again? You seem like a very upset man.
Are you a trainer?
Okay, I deserve it.
You hurt his feelings. So good job. I like it.
Thank you.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Good job, Greg. Next we have Alyssa. Make your way to the stage. I think she's nicer. She looks nice. Let's see. Hi. Who are you?
I'm Lily from Alola.
Nice.
I have a question for everyone. Has anyone seen Nebby? I've been looking all over for him, and I can't find him anywhere. I'm really worried. Nebby.
Is there a Nebby? Nebby in the building? Darn, it's okay. She needs Nebby, but if you'd like, take center stage. Look for him, center stage. You get a better view. There we are. Nice job. We have the judges here. Judges, do you have any questions for Lily?
Your bag, what's that made out of?
It's a poster board rolled up.
Okay.
And and there's some tape that just.
And how long have you been searching for Nebby?
This morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
All right, and then when you find Nebby, what are you going to tell him to do?
Get in the bag.
There we go. Good job, Lily. Thank you. Next, we have Justin and Mary together. Let's go. Who are they? Oh, they look like they discovered some Pokemon, but do they have a Nebby?
No Nebby.
No Nebby, but who are you guys?
I am Professor Juniper.
Professor Birch.
All right, professors, please take the stage. Oh. Am I a new Pokemon? I don't know what my noise would be, but if you guys would like to make it up, I'd love it. Judges, do we have any questions for the professors, or do the professors have questions for the judges?
So out of Juniper and Birch, which one probably knows more, is better in their field?
Definitely me.
You admitted it. Okay.
There's no question.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Watch your step. Watch your step. Next, we have Sakura Sunset. Oh, I know this one, but I'm still going to ask you. Who are you, Sakura?
I am Nurse Joy from Indigo League. Pokemon Indigo.
Pokemon Indigo. Nurse Joy. There we go. Center stage. If anyone got beat bad in the tournament, she's here. We've got you. We've got you. Aww, he loves Nurse Joy. Brock, do you want to say anything to Nurse Joy?
Hi, Nurse. That's too close to me. Hi, Nurse Joy. How you doing? Good to see you again. I saw your sister, and your other sister, and your other sister. Yeah.
Awesome. Judges, do you have any questions?
Okay, so I was wondering about your wig and your hat. Did you style and make that?
Yes, I made everything except for the petticoat and shoes. And with the wig, it's just hair, glue, and prayers.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nurse Joy. She was needed. She was needed this weekend. Next, we have Jake, Andrew, and Rhea. Come on up. Come on up. Oh, Rhea. I got it. Oh man. Who are you guys? We're Team Skull! Oh man, they took the stage by storm. We took the stage. We found Team Skull. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your Pikachus too. Because they're stealing Pokemon out here. Judges, any questions?
All right, how many things have you stole from vendors this weekend?
All of them.
All of them? I know you stopped by my booth and stole some things.
Yes, you feel very robbed, don't you?
I do. You've done your job. You were successful. You guys did a good job. Thank you.
Awesome. Now, don't trip, but if you do, whatever. Do you have Good job, guys. Good job. Next, we have Wade. Oh, Wade, I remember you. Who are you?
Sadao Mao.
Sadao Mao. Satan. We have Satan here, please. Please. Oh, yes.
Hello, and welcome to McDonald's. How may I serve you today?
Awesome, awesome. Well, you can serve the judges if they have any questions.
Alright, so on your shirt, did you paint that, or is that tape? What did you do to make your shirt?
So this is an iron-on. So we colored in the iron-on fabric and then ironed it onto the shirt.
The line's still all the way back there.
What about your patch? Did you make that, or I ordered the patches off of it? Okay, awesome, thank you.
Awesome, thank you, Sadao Mao. I wish we had cheeseburgers now, jeez. All right, next to the stage, we have Maddie. Ooh, Maddie, who are you today?
I am Weiss Schnee from the Volume 4 of the online web series Ruby.
Nice, please, Weiss. Enjoy the stage. Very nice. Ashley. Ooh, some American comics coming up here. Ashley, who are you?
I guess I'm Poison Ivy from the DC Comics.
Poison Ivy, awesome. Please take the stage. Enjoy. No one touch her. No one touch her. I might have touched her. I'm not for sure. Judges?
All right, I gotta take this one because I love DC. I love your tights. So, did you go to Hobby Lobby and grab? Tell me how you made your costume.
Okay, well, basically, a lot of it was Amazon purchases. But with the tights, I went to got, like, a bunch of these and stuff, and I just hot glued them to them. And that's really about it.
Awesome.
Nice. Thank you so much. Good
Your
job.
makeup looks awesome.
Basically, my makeup was done by a woman named Hannah Sanchez. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to ask.
Great. We do love her makeup. Get closer to her to see her makeup. It's very nice. Next, we have Ottawa. Did I say that right? Ottawa. She's going to have to say her real name and her person's name to me.
I'm Antonia, and I'm cosplaying Nozomi Tojo from Love Life.
Oh, see, that was my bad. You please take the center stage. Enjoy your time. Judges. Oh, she has candy. Candy.
I've got a question. Do you mind if I?
All right, that wig.
We can't be bribed.
Is that something you
candy's
style
great.
on your own, or?
It was originally long, and then I braided it, and the bangs were usually like long to my chin, and then I just like styled it.
So how much of making of your dress did you do?
Put the bow on and safety pin.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks for the Starburst. That burst of flavor. Next, we have Trevor. Oh man, I'm so nervous for you. I'm actually nervous for me too. Oh geez, oh geez. Please, who are you, Trevor?
I am from the Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel is in the game Fallout.
Fallout, power armor. Please take center stage, but don't fall off, even though you're in armor. Wow. Judges, do you have any questions?
I'd really like to hear generally, what you used and what your process was. I would also like to hear about your shoes a little bit, because I feel like for me that would be very difficult to walk in. What do you have down there that you're holding it all together with?
Whoa! He has like a foot. Right? Hold on to me. That's what I'm here for.
Epicuraphiles and EVA foam. I don't know if you know what Epicura is. But it's files you can download. They're templates, and you just trace them out on the foam, and it's like putting a model car together, basically. Then the helmet's all fiberglass, which is resin and body filler, so it's a lot of sanding. So total, it took about 6 months to make.
How long did it take you to make that?
6 months.
Oh, 6 months, is that what you said? Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know if he's a little muffled, but 6 months.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do that.
Wow. Do you need help
I
down?
couldn't do that.
All right. If someone could help him a little bit, get him down.
Extra points if you can jump off.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Trevor. Thank you. Is that extra points?
I think he stuck the landing.
Good?
Nice.
He's good. Everybody's good. Next, we have Rebecca. Rebecca, please make your way to the stage. Here we are. Rebecca, who are you today?
I am Trial Captain Alima. Alola, everyone.
Wow, we've got a lot of travelers here.
Yes, I've traveled very far to judge our trainers over there in the video game to assess their battling skills and to analyze their abilities.
Oh, please take the center stage. Very nice job, judges. It's a judge on judge thing right now.
So your wig?
Yes.
Is that something that you just bought and then just kind of clipped and styled a little bit?
Yeah, the aforementioned prayers with styling wigs pretty much works. This is Party City's finest.
And then, of course, favorite Pokemon?
Well, I should say gumshoes, but with the current political climate, I think I'm going to go with Lightheart.
Okay. Fair enough answer. Fair enough.
Awesome, thank you very much. Be very careful. We've already had a fall. Very careful. Thank you. Uh-oh. We got a skull, guys. This happens at every Pokemon convention. Next we have coming to the stage. It looks like people that could have helped out. Laura, Dan, and Ian, come on up. Oh man. Hello, who are you guys?
We are Professor Juniper, Professor Kukui, Professor Birch, and Professor Elm.
Awesome! We have all the professors. Please take center stage. Let everybody see the professors. They're very studious. Judges, do we have any questions for the professors?
All right, so I want to hear the story about the bear.
This is DJ Gigabear. He comes with us to every tournament. He helps out as a Pokemon professor sometimes because, you know, bears can be professors too. He decided to be Professor Kukui today because who doesn't love a shirtless bear?
Oh, shirtless bear, watch out. Thank you guys so much. If you don't mind taking your time, making sure you get all those stats. Thank you very much. All right, that was all of our contestants. Let's give our judges some time. There's some great costumes out there. We'll be back with you guys in 5 minutes.
And super creative. Keep it up. I can't wait to see more from all of you. It was amazing.
Obviously, since I'm not a cosplayer myself, but I did enjoy seeing a lot of these cosplays. I've been around a lot of cosplay contests, and the talent here in Madison, Wisconsin for Ohanacon was incredible, and it blew out of the water what I was expecting. So awesome job to all of you.
Yeah, everybody, pats on your backs if your costume allows it. Mine does. All right, guys. So like we did for the kids, we're going 3, 2, 1. So third place. Almost got you guys. You almost believe me. Third place, we have Janella from Final Fantasy. Please make your way up to the stage.
Final Fantasy?
Subasa. Oh, sorry, it said Final Fantasy. Subasa. Sorry, girl. If you please. All right, for second place, we have Trevor with the battle armor, the power armor, Fallout. Let's keep him off the stage, right in front. Watch out, there are cords down there that are bumpy. Could we have a staff member stand by him, please? Thank you. And here's his, there we go. Thank you very much. And finally, can we have a drum roll, please? So our first place, first ever adult cosplay contest winner is Leia. Or Leah. Round of applause, she won. Awesome. Morgana, there we go. Now if you guys please get a little closer, we'll have you guys stand right behind the battle, the power armor. If you guys want to take some pictures right now of 3, 2, and 1, you may. And just like last time, after a few minutes, we're going to ask all the contestants to come up on stage to get a big group shot with the judges. Awesome. Can we have all the contestants come on up? Come on up. Let's do a group picture. Come on up.
Yeah. I would have put Rogue 1/3 and then bumped those two up.
All right, let's fill the stage. Fill the stage. Yeah.
Jeez, I forgot.
If you have to be off the stage in front, you can always stand in front.
I forgot how many of these guys there were.
All you see is Pikachu.
I guess 2 out of 3 of them are green.
Really?
The only one.
Sad that none of them were Pokemon.
The only one I guess that actually
If anyone feels like they're a smaller folk, they can be up front right here. You don't want to be blocked by giant armor.
I know. So good.
So much personality in their costumes.
I know. They're all really good.
This had to be a really tough one to judge.
Yeah. I was seriously impressed with this. I wasn't expecting it to be like as good as this.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for participating in 2017 OhanaCon's first ever cosplay contest. You were brilliant. Make sure you have all your belongings. Don't lose your costumes.
And let's give a round of a hand to OhanaCon for holding this. This is great.
Yes, yes. Thank you guys. Watch your step, watch your step.
So, I mean, as you can see, it's a pretty cool convention. If you guys have never been to like a official Nintendo ran Pokemon tournament before, I would highly recommend going to them. It's more specifically if you want to compete in them. Like I didn't compete, like I said earlier, but I did watch people play when I got the chance. But I need to watch like a ton of VODs on Twitch because I like missed a lot of matches. Like I missed almost all the matches. So I really want to go back and watch the VODs, but like just watching people compete and being up close, especially for the card game, it just really got me motivated to play. And you know, if you guys have checked out my stream, or if any of you guys are from my stream, you probably know that in the past, like for the past while now, like I want to say at least 3 months, I've been streaming a lot of Pokemon trading card game online. Like at a certain point, I guess you could say that it's been my main game on my channel lately, ever since I started streaming it. But yeah, I mean, recently I made the decision to fully jump into the physical card game. During that convention, I actually got a ton of cards. Like I was buying as many singles, as many staples as I possibly could, just because, you know, they had pretty much everything there, and for the most part, prices were cheaper than they were online, and I didn't have to pay for shipping. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna buy as much as I can afford here right now. So when I get back home, I can pretty much jump in and start playing at local and in local tournaments as much as I possibly can. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff is held like during the days that I work, so I'm gonna have to change up my work schedule so I can play like offline cards as much as I possibly can. But yeah, I mean, after going to this convention and just being around a lot of Pokemon fans, like I gotta say, like again, the Nintendo community, it's like they're just like the best community in general. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but like every single time I come back from anything Nintendo themed, I I feel really good. It's just something that I don't get when spending time in other gaming communities. But yeah, I mean, this was really my first time like being around like the Pokemon community exclusively. Like it was pretty much just Pokemon players there. I mean, there was some Magic, there was some Yu-Gi-Oh players there, but that was my first time just being around the Pokemon community in general. And it was really a great experience. Like everybody who cosplayed was really in character. It was really awesome. You know, people were really nice. I remember I played like the card game offline for like the first time since like 2012 maybe. So it's been a while, and people were really nice. They let us use our dice, they let us use our cards. It was really cool. So yeah, I mean, after attending that convention, like I'm definitely like a lot more into Pokemon now than I have been in a very long time, and I'm kind of happy about that. Even though today's Pokemon announcement, or one Pokemon announcement made today, kind of irritated me, like just a little bit. I still can't believe it. And I guess this is where I will transition into today's Pokemon themed Nintendo Direct that took place. So if you guys missed that, basically 3 Pokemon announcements were made, or 3 Pokemon video game announcements were made. I'll start from least shocking to most shocking. So first of all, if you guys are second generation Pokemon lovers like me, like second generation is, I gotta say it's my favorite. Like most days it's my favorite, but I also really like 4th gen, and I'll get to 4th gen in a second. But if you're a second gen fan like me, so we've got Gold and Silver, Pokemon Gold and Silver. It's coming to the 3DS via Virtual Console this September, which is really awesome to hear. I think it was last year they like re-released Red, Blue, and Yellow. And Green in Japan, I think, over on the eShop via Virtual Console for... That wasn't for the Wii U, was it? I'm pretty sure it was for the 3DS. So yeah, that was for the 3DS too. Yeah, so like this year, it's kind of cool. We're getting the Gen 2 games, which is really awesome. I didn't buy the Gen 1 games just because like Gen 1 just feels so stale. Like I've played it so many times, and it's just like I don't really enjoy it. But Gen 2, like I will always love Gen 2. I love everything about Gen 2. There's so much to do. So I'll definitely be picking up those. So that announcement was made today. And also, they announced the first Pokemon game ever coming to the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people have already guessed it. A lot of people were already assuming. But yes, Pokken Tournament is getting a port on the Nintendo Switch, which is really freaking awesome. It's just entitled Pokken Tournament DX, or Director's Cut. So that's really nice because Pokken kind of had a short life here in the US. Like the first Pokken Tournament, like the first release, vanilla, I guess you can say, it kind of had a short life. It came out in 2016, and when it released, it did really well, in my opinion. Like, there were a lot of actual tournaments being ran for it. A lot of people were actually competing in it. But I think the main issue was once the update hit Japanese arcades, where it kind of balanced things out, they also released some brand new characters. Once that update hit, and we found out that, hey, we're probably not going to be getting this update on console, the community just kind of started to shrivel out a little bit here in the US, so, or all over basically, aside from Japan. So like the game has pretty much been idle or MIA since then, but now that we're getting it on Switch, I think things are definitely going to pick back up once again, and that's mainly for 2 reasons. Mostly, I guess you could say it's because we finally got an update. We're up to date with like the Japanese arcades. We're getting new characters, but I think what's really most important for the competitive community is that it'll be on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't know if you guys know about the Wii U version, but basically on the Wii U version, in order to do offline multiplayer, one person had to play via the gamepad and one person could use a TV. That was mainly due to the whole field phase thing. I'm not sure how they're going to fix that in Pokken Tournament on the Switch. Like, I don't really know what they're going to do about the field phase to change that, but from the looks of the trailer that we saw during the reveal that took place on the Nintendo Direct, both players can look at the same screen. Like, you play from the same screen because, you know, obviously the Switch doesn't have a gamepad, so... And plus they showed, my displays went off. Plus they showed, you know, one person holding a Joy-Con, the other person holding a Joy-Con. So I guess somehow they're changing the game a little bit so we can see it all on one screen. And I mean, I think that's how it's played. That's how it's played in the Japanese arcades. Now that I think about it, so it's just like, how come we couldn't do that on the Wii U version? I don't know. It's really confusing because. If I remember correctly, for tournaments, for Pokken tournaments, like actual tournaments held, they had to have 2 monitors, one for each player, And I think there was a LAN functionality. I think there was a LAN function built into the game, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's what they had to do, basically, since you had to use the gamepad. Like, one player had to use the gamepad. The only way to eliminate that issue was for each player to have their own dedicated setup and Wii U. And I think that's what they did at most tournaments. Because I remember I went to DreamHack Austin, and they had it set up that way, I'm pretty sure. So... yeah, basically the Switch version is going to eliminate that issue. You know, you can play all from your gamepad if you want to. You can play on the same screen if you want to. You can play when the Switch is like in its kickstand mode if you want to, all on the same screen. And if you both have both have your own Switches, you can connect locally and play, which is really freaking awesome. That's great for fighting games. That's great for tournaments. It just makes things so much easier. So yeah, definitely think the competitive Pokken community is definitely going to take off again, and I think as long as Nintendo doesn't abandon us again and release a Japanese arcade patch and just leave us in the dust, I think the scene here in the U.S. has a really good chance at growing, at blowing up, and hopefully Nintendo once again adds it back to their World Championship circuit. Because apparently it was just taken off randomly last year. It was supposed to be at Worlds, I guess, and it wasn't. Or it was supposed to be at Nationals or something, and it wasn't. So, yeah, hopefully, like, the game just stays on track this time around, and the competitive scene really has a chance to take off. So, yes, Pokken Tournament DX, that was announced, and that's coming out on September 22nd this year. So, not too far from now. But the last thing that's got everybody pretty much talking is... Oh, my God. Do I really gotta touch on this? I really do. I have to. I absolutely have to. Last thing is the new Pokemon Sun Moon games that are coming out. So a lot of people thought that they were going to announce Gen 4 remakes today. You know, whether that be, I don't know. I have no names. My brain just went blank. Whether that be, you know, a remake of Diamond and Pearl or a remake of Platinum. That's what a lot of people were expecting. Personally, I was kind of expecting it. Just because, like, I really didn't think they were going to do what they did. I thought it was a possibility, but I didn't think they were going to do it. But they did. And now that I think about it, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. So yeah, the new Pokemon games coming out, the new mainline Pokemon games coming out this year are Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Yep, that's a thing. So very little information was announced about it, but basically it's going to feature a brand new story. So the story is going to be revamped a little bit. It's supposed to be a new journey. We're going back to the Alola region for sure, but things are supposed to be a little bit different, and apparently, I guess, Ultra Beasts or Ultra Pokemon are going to be a thing. Basically, Pokemon are going to have new forms. Now, we don't really know what this means, like, if they're going to be giving Ultra forms, like another Mega Evolution to Pokemon or something like that, or if they just mean there's going to be more Ultra Beasts, or if they just mean there's going to be more Alola forms, or Alolan forms for Pokemon. We don't really know yet. We'll probably find out at E3. I'm pretty sure we'll see official gameplay. But yeah, I mean, we're getting this instead of a Gen 4 remake, and we're getting this instead of Pokemon Stars, which I know is something a lot of people thought was actually coming. People thought a Nintendo Switch Pokemon game was actually coming, like Pokemon Stars, like a Sun Moon remake, essentially, on the Switch. I guess that would have been nice, and I guess I sort of believed it for a little bit, but after yesterday... it's kind of a smart idea, and it kind of makes sense that there isn't a Pokemon game coming to the Nintendo Switch this year, like a mainline Pokemon game. Reason being is the Switch, first of all, the Switch just released. There are not nearly as many people with a Switch as there are Nintendo 3DS owners. There just aren't. Like, so many people own a Nintendo 3DS right now. So many people are going to buy a Nintendo 3DS between now and the end of the year. It's ridiculous. The 3DS still has a huge leap. They have a huge gap over the Nintendo Switch. It might not last for that long. It probably will. But I mean, a lot of people have 3DSs. A lot of people have 3DSs. So it definitely makes a lot of sense for them to release another game on the 3DS because it's just going to sell more. Also, the Nintendo Switch, you know, even though it's selling well, they're not able to keep up with the demand right now. Obviously, they're really hard to get for a lot of people. Like, they're just not pushing out stock fast enough. So, I mean, they'll have all these shipments of the game, but they just won't have enough consoles to match the amount of games that they're selling. So, I think it's just a really good idea that for now, these mainline Pokemon games are still releasing on the Nintendo 3DS, and I'm happy that they're doing that. Now, what I potentially see happening is that, yes, we will eventually get a mainline Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. 3DS, it's going to be phased out at some point, you know, probably towards the end of 2018. It's going to, like, sort of just, you know, trickle off into the sunset or whatever the phrase is that people use. But for now, it's here to stay. And I think what's going to end up happening is either we will get one more mainline Pokemon game on the 3DS, or we will get one remake on the 3DS. I think after Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I think there's a good chance there will be one more game on the 3DS. And that will either be a remake or it will be just Generation 8. Now, from the way they are doing things right now, so let's see. Let's go back. So we can essentially compare Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to Black 2 and White 2. These are kind of just like sequels of the original releases. Or just, the story is going to be changed slightly different. I'm comparing those two, and if they're doing it this way, I'm guessing that the release format for the upcoming Pokemon games, like the future Pokemon mainline games, are going to be somewhat similar to what they did when Black and White came out. So it was Black and White, and then it was Black and White 2, then it was X and Y, and then it was remakes. So, and then there was this gap. There's this 2-year gap. Now, all of those games, Black, White 2, XY, and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, that was literally 4 years in a row they released a Pokemon game. 4 years in a row. And then there was this 2-year gap, technically, between Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and 7th generation, which is Sun and Moon. So, assuming they're going to do something similar, because usually they follow some sort of format with Pokemon games, assuming they're going to do something similar, that would mean, so we have Sun and Moon, which launched last year. We have Sun Moon 2, essentially, or, you know, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, releasing this year. Next year, it makes sense for them to release a remake, and then we would end up getting Generation 8 at some point. So I still honestly think next year would be a little bit too soon to have a Pokemon title on the Switch, especially, you know, if they were announcing it the same time as they made this announcement. The Switch will have only been out for about a year. Which I still think is a little bit too early for a mainline Pokemon game to be on it. But I think if they did a remake, it wouldn't be that crazy if the remake was exclusive to the Switch, because it's not something entirely new. It's not like a brand spanking new Pokemon journey. It's not a brand new spanking Pokemon experience. So it would make sense if they did a remake on the Switch. And I think I would honestly love to see a 4th gen remake on the Switch. Like, the 4th gen story in general, it like just Dialga and Palkia, like the gods and Arceus, that would be such a cool cinematic Pokemon experience, something they could only pull off, or close to pull off, on the Switch. So honestly, I would love to see a 4th gen remake on the Nintendo Switch. You know, I don't know if it'll happen, but that's just kind of my guess. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's my theory. And then afterwards, if they did end up doing that, then obviously I think Generation 8 would probably end up on the Nintendo Switch, because the 3DS at that point would be pretty much phased out, because assuming a Gen 4 remake would come out next year, that would mean the 3DS would be phasing out about then, and then, you know, 2019 would be Gen 8. Who knows? Honestly, like, Nintendo, they're really unpredictable. Like, I didn't even see this coming. Like, a lot of people didn't see this coming. We were all thinking stars, and we got Ultra, Shoryuken. I'm surprised they didn't call this Pokemon Super Moon and Super Sun and Super Moon. That would have sounded cool. But hell, we can even end up with a Pokemon Eclipse. Like, you guys stay woke, because you have no idea what will happen. Nintendo knows how to be. They know how to be mysterious. They know how to be random at times. You gotta be careful. You gotta stay vigilant. But anyway, overall, I mean, 7th generation, I've never really loved it. I don't really like the Pokemon, but I mean, I guess there's some Pokemon that I like, but I don't really like the region. I don't like the Alola region. I just don't like the whole tropical theme, and I don't like the story, and I don't like the legendaries. There's a lot that I don't like about Generation 7. It's a little bit cool. I think Generation is a little bit cooler for the trading card game, but I don't like the video game Generation 7. Like, I just don't really like it. I prefer Z moves over Mega Evolutions, but if it were up to me, I would take all that stuff out. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just boring. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on the whole Pokemon Direct thing. So I guess basically, like, the main thing I'm excited for out of all of this is Pokemon Tournament DX on the Switch. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest Pokken tournament fan. Like, I stopped playing it after like a month, And but for some reason I'm a lot more excited for a Switch version, just because like playing with your friends is gonna be so much more flexible, and I don't know, for some reason I'm just more excited because it'll just work better. Like it'll just be so much better. It'll just be better. And also they've already confirmed, oh I don't have it near me, but they've already confirmed we can use our Hori controllers. So that means if the Smash ends up coming to the Switch, we're probably gonna be able to use our GameCube controllers. Like, and people were actually worried about this. Nintendo does it again. Anyway, yeah, that's basically all the Pokemon stuff I wanted to touch on today. So I mean, on this channel in general, you guys can expect to see a lot more Pokemon stuff. Like I said, I'm be doing like TCGO weekly series on here. I'm gonna try to do more Sun Moon footage, like battle gameplay and battle replays and stuff like that with commentary. When I start doing like competitive battling again, I still need to put together like several teams. And when Pokken Tournament DX comes out, I'll definitely be doing videos for that game as well. And if I have the chance, if like the opportunity comes up, I'll definitely do some like trading card game coverage or something. Anyway guys, that's about it. I just want to close out with something that I thought was kind of funny that I recorded from the con. It's really short, it's really simple, but I thought it was kind of funny. It kind of made me laugh. So I will close out with that, and until next time, you guys keep on gaming, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.